Hey, did you guys get all your swears out? We're about to start.
Gosh dang it, you mother...
Welcome to episode 482 of the Nintendo Powercast. One of the four hosts here, N64 Josh. Johnny, you're right under me. How's it going?
What's up? I was only cursing because Kirby sucks. It always has sucked, and it always will suck.
Well, okay, all right. Well, we can thank Jack Kirby for his work in the courtroom against, I believe, Universal and and what he did to help Nintendo out with Donkey Kong. So, all right. I'm scared for you, Johnny. After that one, Crawler, how are you?
How the are you? I'm Crawler coming at you. Yeah, I'm doing good.
You guys have been playing the Nintendo World Championships. It's going to be our main topic tonight. And you can tell you guys are your thumbs are sore, and even chat's like, "Whoa, what an entrance!" Like, so, Cheesy, how are you?
What's going on, cheese curds?
So good to see you. I know you've been loving Nintendo World Championships. Can't stop playing it. Or wait, that's the reverse. Before we jump into this, guys, I talked about it a little bit, but I have this new adapter.
I got a new time, Josh, and I beat you.
You did? There you go. You guys, we're not supposed to play while we're talking. We got bad reviews because of that. Yeah, come on. Come on now. So, no, Elgato, guys, n64josh.com/Elgato. I am an ambassador. And if you are looking to getting into the content creation game or anything like that, I do highly recommend their gear. And they just sent me a new adapter that's going to free up a spot on my, free up a USB cable coming out to my onto my desk here because of the XLR adapter for their Stream Deck. So there will be, I will have a review video very soon for that. I'm also starting a new channel on YouTube that's going to be just content creation tips. I've tried to do it on my N64 Josh channel, and I think YouTube is confused on how many different topics I'm trying to cover on one channel.
Are you a music artist? Or are you a video game person?
Exactly.
Are you a
right.
tech person?
Yeah, there's too many. So so stay tuned for that. If you guys have questions, you want to, like you're thinking about getting into the content game, all that kind of stuff, let me know, because we're going to be covering all that. It's mainly going to be focused on YouTube. Who knows? I might put out an audio version as well on a different channel. But because I'm just looking at, like, Elgato has sent me a ton of stuff. I want to review it all. I'm just going to start doing reviews and asking, answering questions and just kind of helping people out, because you never know the kind of impact you can have on people through your content. So I always recommend people take that step and get out there. So if you need some better gear, n64josh.com/Elgato, and make sure to use code ZZ-N64Josh at checkout to save a little bit off of your purchases. Before we go any further, Johnny, where can people connect with you?
I'm Johnny Bo everywhere: Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and the Communication Error Podcast. And I don't think I was on last week.
You were at the movies.
I was at the movies. But earlier in the week, I got sponsored by Mountain Dew, and I was out in New Mexico. So that was super fun.
Can you talk about why?
Oh, yeah. No, it's because there was a event for the Borderlands movie. So they flew me out with a few other creators. Lamar Wilson was out there, which some people might know because he has worked with Nintendo before. He did like unboxings for Nintendo. He's really cool to meet. But it was a really good time. I made some videos for them. Everything was paid for. I felt like a real influencer for once. It was good stuff.
I mean,
I'm too famous now.
The amount of hate that you get, you are a real influencer. There's no question. Crawler, where can people connect with you?
Best spots are TikTok and Twitter. Nightcrawler724. Nightcrawlers without the E.
Yeah, Crawler's also going to have to participate in some Twitch streams coming up because we're going to be we're raising some funds for PAX to get him out there, get him out here again this year. So stay tuned for that. That's always a good time where you guys make me play games that I wish didn't exist, and so it's always fun. Cheesy, where can people connect with you?
You can find me on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Communication Error Podcast at CheezyC64, CheezyC64.
There you go. Well, we have a couple of news topics. Nintendo's expanding the Nintendo Switch Online GBA library with Pokemon, but not the Pokemon.
Yay! It's the Pokemon we all wanted, right?
Yeah, you tell me.
Oh, it's Mystery Dungeon. Is that the one?
Yeah, Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team.
Is that the one that they remade on Switch or whatever?
The one on Switch is a brand new title.
The Mystery Dungeon? I thought that was a remake.
No, it's not a remake.
Okay.
It's
the
one on Switch is the Green Rescue Team. That's why it's no. I'm messing around, guys. Do not, please. I'm just playing. I believe this one was available on the Wii U eShop.
Almost everything was available on the Wii U eShop.
Yeah, but not. When it came to Pokemon games, there were very few and far between, and I believe this was one that you could get. Which I'm so curious why, like every game that wasn't on the Wii U eShop, like why isn't it on Switch? And I'm looking at you, Duck Hunt. Okay, I'm looking at you because we could do it with the Joy-Cons and the wireless. I'm ready to play.
Why do they do these tweets like a week, eight days out? Like I much prefer the announcement tweets. And then it's like available to download within an hour or so.
Oh, maybe I was wrong. All right. Sorry, it was a remake.
Oh, I was right. Yeah.
Oh, that's going to be 2 chips for Johnny.
Where is the chip, Johnny?
It's in the mail.
No, it's not. I don't believe you.
I don't think so.
I think you took
there hasn't been a new game. So like, why would I have to eat the games haven't come out yet. Like Zelda, is it like they could get delayed. They could get delayed.
You just went back
Literally
in the
all of them
Discord.
could get delayed right now.
I think you just went back in the Discord private chat and showed the screenshot that I took when I actually purchased mine. And that's what you tweeted about when you tweeted it however many weeks ago that was.
It's in the mail.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna have to buy. Did you guys see Bounty Hunter came out? I'm gonna have to buy that.
It did. Yeah.
With Boba Fett.
Yeah.
Okay, well, everybody's super excited about Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Has anybody ever played one of these games in this panel?
I have.
Okay.
You play as the Pokemon.
Okay, so are they fun? Do you recommend them?
I honestly don't remember.
Because Johnny only played 10 minutes, probably.
So very memorable.
People do like them though. I know people really like these titles, and it's on the. If you have the expansion pack, like why not play it?
For sure. Yeah. Chat is just asking. Maybe somebody else. Servant says yes, it's fun and worth playing. So there we go. Because Joey was asking, is it? What is it like? Is it recommended? So Servant is a fan. So there you go. Getting to play as the Pokemon sounds kind of fun.
I just remember there was one episode of Pokemon where it was just the Pokemon and they all were talking, but when they talk, they just say their own name. And so I just wonder if like that is the whole game.
It probably is.
Like I'm not sure. I've never played it before, but I would imagine just with how they communicate with each other, it's just hearing the same Pokemon name over and over.
I think it's actual dialogue.
Oh, there's like dialogue?
Yeah.
Cool.
Like how do you even play a game like that?
I mean, you just got to guess what Charizard's saying as he's saying his name over and over again.
Yeah, it's a mystery game.
Yeah, there you go. That's the mystery. What are they saying? Speaking of Pokemon, I was in a complete weeb store, and they had these statues of Pokemon. I don't know if I can. I'll try to find them online if I can, and maybe like post them in the Discord or whatever. But like, it was all 3 evolutions of each starter. And not just starters, they had like the ghost one and some if I was a Pokemon fan, I would be clamoring to get these statues on a shelf somewhere, because they weren't just like, it wasn't just like, oh, here's let's see, let me see if I can get it right. Wait, Charizard is hang on, don't tell me guys, I want to get this.
You got
it. Charmander, is that the first one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I really don't remember the second one.
Oh.
Hang on. Charmeleon, something like that.
Yeah.
There you go.
Hey, there we go. And then Charizard, of course. So it's each of them, like, but like there's fire, all like almost like a fire tornado, and they're kind of like jumping out in different, in the smallest ones at the bottom and the middle one, and then the
cool.
final evolution at the top. Yeah, like they were really, really cool. So something I had never seen before. Just happened to be like this place had like statues of like anime characters and Dragon Ball Z, like what are those called, like the is it the bust or whatever, where it's like just like part of the head and the shoulders and stuff, right? Yeah. So here we go. The fire spin, Josh, purple crying face. Okay, here we go. Sorry, Cryptic. Sorry.
So I'm scrolling through Nintendo's Twitter or whatever. I didn't realize you could get a different color Yoshi in Paper Mario.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's based on.
Is it based on what you name it, or
No,
what?
the
Based on
time.
time.
Oh, okay.
And they all have different powers, so depending on which one you get, you may end up with the one that's like, yeah, I don't feel like doing much.
Do they really?
No.
Oh, okay. I wouldn't put it past them. It's GameCube. They did some crazy stuff back then.
Yeah, you go too slow, you get the worst Yoshi ever. He doesn't float or kick his feet or let you on his back. He's like, nah, jump yourself. You're good, bro.
And they added a BT droid into Star Wars Hunters as well, it looks like.
Yep. Chaos. His name is Chaos. Or KAOS, I guess.
Or not what is that? It's a BT style droid, right? Isn't that what it is? Or no?
Oh no, it's the one from
K2 droid. Isn't that K2S? Because that was
all
K2S,
right, nerds. This is a video game podcast.
Well, since we're talking about Pokemon, I've been on a kick again playing Marvel Snap, and I think just because of Wolverine, Deadpool and Wolverine. But
do they have some good crossovers on that right now?
Yeah, there's some fun like little challenges and good cards, but it is making me really want Pokemon Pocket, which is the TCG app that's supposed to be coming out this year. And so I think I just had kind of a hankering for kind of a card game with the hype of Deadpool and Wolverine, but that game should be fun. Like there's battling, there's trading, then like the endorphins that you'll get for opening 2 packs a day. Like we're all addicted to,
Dopamine
opening
hit.
up fake cards, but I'm looking forward to it. Like I think it sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, I just want to just take a second and I loved how that whole thing started. You said, speaking of Pokemon, as Crawler was talking about Star Wars, and then went, I'm playing a Marvel card game.
Yeah, I see how that. Yeah, no, but like
where are we going?
Has me excited for whatever that Pokemon app is and what it could do, and like what I like about Marvel Snap is how like you can upgrade the cards and they can be kind of holographic and like 3D. So like I'm hoping that they're doing the same thing with Pokemon.
I'm excited to give them money every day.
Are you really gonna? How much money are you gonna pour into that?
A lot of money. In the first week, and then I'll stop playing it.
I
hope they have a
say,
battle pass. I hope they have a battle pass.
Marvel Snap was not worth the the $10 a month, whatever it was
No.
for their battle pass or whatever. It was not worth it. I mean, it was fun to
was
play.
it $10 a month? Oh, it was fun.
Yeah, because it was a new season it was a new like track every month or whatever.
I definitely put money into that game. So
I put a few, but then it stopped being like, it was never worthwhile, and it kind of just fizzled out for me.
Marvel Snap is a card game. Chat is asking, right?
It's a digital card game.
Yeah, it's on Steam. It's on Steam and mobile.
There you go. Cryptic wants to know, do you think we will ever get Pokemon Coliseum games on new platforms? Not sure how they were received, but those games are stuck on there.
And Coliseum was GameCube, right?
There was one in
64.
No, the Stadium.
A Stadium was in
Stadium 1 and 2 were on N64. I think Coliseum was GameCube.
Maybe we shouldn't talk about Pokemon. We don't know what we're talking about.
I didn't even Yeah,
I knew where it was.
We're really glad for that because I did not. So I thought I just literally read the word Coliseum as Stadium. So I'm just gonna be honest.
Well, like, what do we need?
We have Stadium 1 and 2.
What do we need games like that? Because aren't they like worse versions of the mainline story, like the mainline games?
What, the Coliseum and Stadium? They're mini games, and then battlers.
Well, you could like battle.
That was the problem with Stadium, though. Is Stadium on 64? You had the transfer pack, and you could import your own team, and that's the problem with Stadium on NSO. Is it's this generic team that you can pick from, and it's not the battle. Like, what they need to do is they need to release red, blue, yellow, green, get all of those on NSO, on Game Boy or whatever, and they need to find a way to integrate either home or just something to let you play the GameCube game and say like, oh, recognize that there's some data on your Switch or whatever. Would you like to import Pokemon? And I mean, that's probably asking a lot from a company that can't even give us friend leaderboards and Nintendo Switch Championship. But I don't know. I mean, they're two of the most profitable companies in Japan, and they could probably afford to figure that out. But I don't know. I'm just a guy with a microphone.
And we will never forget it. That's what we are.
I really don't think we'll ever see the Pokemon games on NSO. I think we will have to buy them separately. They did it on 3DS, $10 a pop.
They already got our money for Let's Go though. Like that, why not just give the generic originals?
They're not gonna do it.
You don't stay in the top 10 most revenue generated by giving things away for free.
And we will all buy them for $10 a pop. I can guarantee you that.
They won't be $10 though.
They were $10 a pop on 3DS.
They'll be 20. They'll be more.
Oh, 20. They'll be oh my god. That's no. So there'll be $10 for the Game Boy games, and then like $20 for the GBA games, and $30 for the DS games.
Here we go. Well, we just
did we pay $60 for DS? What was Diamond and Pearl?
They were
Were those 50 or 60?
Yeah, but those were remakes though. If we just get the straight up,
they won't do that though. I don't know.
Or they might give us like a whole package, like Gen 1 and Gen 2 for $60. Oh, that'd be actually awesome. Actually, really cool. If they, all right, I'm selling myself on this now. So if they,
here we go.
If they do a similar thing like they did with the World Championships edition, and have like a collector's version, like a collector's edition of all of the Gen 1 it would only be Gen 1 because they're cheap. So it would be all of the Gen 1 Pokemon games. That would be really cool. Like you get maybe like little replica carts of the 3 games, pins for $60.
I say not only are we going to get the Pokemon games on NSO, we're also going to get green.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there is a green.
Yeah.
It's on GBA.
Yeah, but there was green in Japan.
There's green in Japan.
Yeah. But then they won't translate it, so what's the point? Well, green is blue. They had red and green. We had red and blue.
Listen,
They're just out here looking out for the red-green colorblind people.
I need Flower Cow on
Flower.
the game I picked.
You know what I love? You know, Josh, you know what I love? You had a Pokemon podcast for a little bit. You know?
Yep.
The most knowledgeable.
I was tagging along with somebody who understood. I was the Padawan. I was the Pokemon Padawan. All right. So, you know.
Well, speaking of Pokemon, we have Worlds coming up here in a couple weeks, but they always have I don't want to say always, but they mostly always have a Pokemon Direct in August.
Ooh, around the corner. I have to real quick. Sean Capri from Carpool
Gaming.
Carpool Gaming. I want to make sure I got the name correct, guys. So many different podcasts. Go and check out Sean and the crew over there.
Also, happy birthday, Sean. A couple days late, but hope it was a good one.
There you go. Amazing. Love that. So just wanted to give a quick shout out, you guys. If you're not listening to Carpool Gaming and you need more gaming podcasts, great crew over there, and lots of content. So go and check that out.
They play more games than us and then actually talk about them.
I don't know if that's true.
Are you starting beef now?
Sean hasn't bought a new game this year.
True, but he is playing
a lot of new games this year.
He is playing one of the best games of all time right now.
What game is that?
Hollow Knight.
Oh, I beat that game.
No, you didn't.
I feel like I don't believe you.
I definitely don't believe you. It took me a long time to beat that game.
I play good games like Nerd Survivors.
Well, speaking of, what have you guys been playing? I'm excited for this little segment here.
I bought a little to the left last week because it was on sale. I've been playing that a little bit.
Is it fun?
Yeah, like it doesn't really give you a lot of context for some of the challenges. Like there are daily challenges. I still log in and do my stitching every day, I think, for the most part. But
I think Crawler is a cozy gamer.
There's little to the left, like organizational dailies or whatever. There was one that was random that was like this analog clock that like you moved the hands around and it like there were some shadows that were cast as you moved the clock hands, but it was like I had no real clue as to what I did to actually solve it. I really don't.
So it's an organization puzzle game, pretty much.
Yeah. So like there was one where there was like a bunch of paper and like everything kind of snaps into space, but like you need to just organize stuff in the space so it fits kind of. There is some DLC which I think I've seen people play online a little bit, which I think is the one I'm a little more excited about, and I probably will purchase, is like the drawers and organizational DLC or something like that. So it's like taking pens and paper clips and other kinds of crap and just moving it around in a drawer organizer.
Mm-hmm.
And that looked pretty interesting. So I'll probably pick up some of the DLC for that.
Cheesy, what have you been playing?
I mean, like I said earlier, I've been playing a lot of Marvel Snap. More Splatoon. We're kind of coming to the end of Splatoon 3, which is really sad, but also exciting at the same time. And then a little bit of World Championship. Not as much as you guys, but I have put in some time into it.
Okay. You guys ready for this? I don't
Sure.
think you're ready.
Was that?
I have been in the depths in
and Tears of the Kingdom.
Oh,
Tears of the Kingdom.
you close to finishing?
Okay, I'm going to be completely transparent right now. I'm stuck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like how?
Well, it's telling me for the main quest, hey, go do this thing in this area. And then the spot it tells me to go do it in is in the same area where the lady gave me the, hey, you should go do this. So I literally have no clue where to go right now. And so,
Do you have the Master Sword yet?
yes.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah.
Spoilers.
I mean,
A Master Sword in a Zelda game? Really?
Yeah, but you have to get it.
I just asked him if he had it. How you got it, or what you did, or where you got it.
so it, I put a lot of time into Zelda this last week, like that and the Nintendo World Championships. But I'm really liking Tears. I'm really liking it, and I don't know what it is about the servant says you have the 5th sage yet. That's the other thing I'm working on, but I think I have to.
I found that out of order. I did. I kind of got there without being prompted to.
That's why I'm in the depths, because I'm assuming that has that plays a part
Yes.
in it. So
Mhm.
that's what I'm doing there. So it's just been I don't know what it is. Well, first of all, I wish I had been streaming when this had happened, because you get those the little plants that light up the glow blooms or whatever
Yeah.
they're called,
You
right?
throw them out there.
Yeah, well, I just put them on an arrow typically, but yeah, I guess throwing them would have saved me all my arrows. That would have been a good idea. Anyway, I went through and bought all there. I had like 90 arrows, so it was fine. But
you because you and I glitched diamonds or whatever.
what do you mean? What?
Uh-huh.
I still don't have 35 diamonds. I don't know what you're saying. So yeah, well, that's interesting. I ran out of arrows and just been traversing the darkness because I didn't realize I could just throw those things. So yeah, maybe I'm glad I'm not streaming this, because I would get.
You can also. Do you have a pre-built like air scooter?
There's no pre-builds for Josh yet. Haven't got that far.
Ooh.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. So. Not,
Do you know
I
how
think
to
I played
build
that whole game without a pre-built.
Really? Without the save feature, you can. I mean, I don't. Do you have to beat Yiga Clan to do stuff to get that? I don't even remember.
Yeah. But I think I pretty much. Yeah, I didn't. I'm
Because
too lazy
I
to
would just
figure that out.
that helped when I was up in the Sky Islands, just to have a pre-saved air scooter, and I could just go flying around.
But I'm loving it, honestly. Like the dopamine hits from running to each of the little like light routes or whatever, and just like the way you traverse that world, and then like I ran into a gloom Lionel or whatever, and I was like, yo, this thing's nightmare fuel. Like I ran away as fast as I could.
Have you found the Coliseum with all the Lionels yet?
I don't think so.
That's how you get
Something.
something.
Okay. Noted.
Something
So
cool.
okay. I was stoked about turning in all the pose and getting the dark
Oh yeah, the Bloodborne looking armor.
No, this is just the dark cloak. Like you can look like Dark Link or whatever, like the dark tunic
Oh yeah.
that you get from collecting pose. But I'm like, where's the rest of this? So anyway, and the most annoying thing for me is I was all down, like I was down underneath the castle, and I was trying to be so thorough and find all the armor that was down there, and I found the boots and the chest, and I could not find some helmets, and I was like, "Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?" So, Cryptic says hearing Josh talk about Tears of the Kingdom is like hearing him beat Xenoblade 2 without knowing about the cores. All right, easy there, easy now. Come on there, buddy. Take it easy. But yeah, the other thing that I've been playing is a ton of NES World Championships, and I thought it would be fun to kind of just dive into this a little bit more. I know we've talked about it some, but I kind of want to talk about where do we think this game goes? Like where does this game go from here? What other variations do we potentially see from this? And then I also want to talk about like kind of the cons of this game, because I know, Cheesy, you've not put as much time into it as we have, and I'm just curious if it's a generational thing. It could be a time thing, obviously, just based on how your schedule is and whatnot. But and chat, this includes you guys too. I want to know if you've played this, if you haven't picked it up, why, and so let us know in the comments. But Johnny, you said this is to quote you, this is the most I've ever beat a game, I think, is something along those lines. So
it's true.
Yeah, elaborate on that. Like what has you playing this as much as you have?
So I think the competition, like the World Championship mode, is great. Like I think finding out where you compare to everybody else in the world or whoever is competing is awesome. It's very addicting, and every week I'm like, oh man, where did I land? And last week I was very disappointed in myself because I thought my times were better, but apparently there are much better players in the world than I. So that just gets me motivated to try to shave off time and just kind of keep doing it over and over again. It's like mindless fun, and that's the kind of stuff that I like in games. Like I'm so glad this doesn't have a story mode. Even though I did beat Super Mario Bros. 1.
That would be a fun story mode, though. It would be the story of the wizard, and we're making our way to California. We're beating up what's his name with the power glove. I'd play that.
But
did you guys catch the wizard reference in the Super Mario Brothers 3 games?
What is it? The legendary challenge? It's just called the wizard.
Yeah, exactly. I loved that. I was reading some of the chats too. So,
and I'm not a huge. I think Joey says that he's not a big speedrun person. I'm not a big speedrunner either. Like I've never really tried to speedrun anything, but there's something about this where I just kind of want to get better times, and it's been fun with playing with Josh and Crawler. Cheesy's too scared to show his times, but it's been fun with Josh and Crawler comparing times and like comparing how we got those times too. Like that's really cool. I really wish.
Yeah, like I recorded my Donkey Kong run and sent it to you in Discord so you could watch it.
Yeah, so you had to log on to the Nintendo Wi-Fi and go onto the internet and download it to your phone. What a mess.
I think I just OBS'd it, but still, yes.
But that's where this game really shines. I don't want to get into like there are things that I think they should address, which I doubt that they will, because honestly, looking at the numbers who participate in the World Championships, I don't think this game did that well, like sales wise.
No.
I'm kind of there with you, because I can't imagine buying this, and I don't know. I don't have it in front of me either. I don't know if you need Nintendo Switch Online to be able to participate in
You do.
So maybe that's a factor. Maybe there are people that are buying it that are playing without participating in World Championships that don't have.
And people might just not participate too. Like they don't care about competing online or anything. But I think that's the mode. Those like that and survival are the modes that are really the highlights of this game. There's not really a point to do the single player mode except for practice.
Correct. Yeah. And I think you kind of hit the nail on the head. Even though the game doesn't have leaderboards, which it desperately needs, the fact that you can do your world championships, take a screenshot of your times, right, and then be able to post that like in the Discord, like our like group chat or whatever in Discord is literally fueling the fire for this game, because it's like I'll post early just to see if you guys are like, oh yeah, I smoked that time, or whatever, because then it's like I know what I need to keep doing, because otherwise it can be like, oh, I feel like I did really well at this, and then no, like you get to the end of the you get to the end of the week and you're like, wow, I didn't do so great. And from my understanding, they tried to clean up glitches and stuff so that they wouldn't happen. And then this last week in Donkey Kong, there was
I was 2 days late to
glitch.
watching it because I was out camping this weekend, and I came back and watched that, and I was like, because I was really proud of my time, and you had a slightly better time than I did on Donkey Kong, but then the Donkey Kong time is like 5 seconds faster than me, and it's like, wow. And then I watched it, and it's just glitch. That's all it is.
Yeah, it's that's unfortunate. And we did open up I opened up a channel in Discord for NES World Championship. So if you guys want to post like if you want to post your times, like I'm posting them in there. Again, it's just that screenshot. Anybody that's listening, it makes it so much more fun. And honestly, to even like jump into a Discord call and just do speed runs, and like, if you got your capture card, your Elgato capture card, you can Johnny, share your gameplay right in Discord as well. So
Johnny was streaming last week, and I was just playing alongside him and chatting my time to him.
Yeah, there was a couple people that were trying to, that we were all pretty much doing the same thing. We're all trying to. I think I was playing the legendary Super Mario Bros. One, which I'm annoyed. I wish I would have waited until the new challenges came out, because my single player Super Mario Bros. Legendary time is better than what my World Championship time is right now.
Yeah. I mean, it just seems like such a miss that they didn't do friend leaderboards. Like, how did they not think that was how did they think that was a smart thing to not include?
Yeah.
I feel like they were so close with this one. I feel like they Nintendo'd it up,
Yes, a little bit. I want to give a quick shout out to Kyle Driver. He's been a guest on the show before, raiding us over on Twitch. Welcome on in, everybody. You are experiencing the Nintendo Powercast, episode 482, live right now. So welcome on in, guys. If you're fans of Nintendo, we're
talking about the NES World Championships. Anybody from Kyle's stream or Kyle himself, have you played it? I want to know if anybody outside of our circle has played it.
Say Kyle's a little bit younger, so it might like that. That's what we've kind of deduced down as well, is like you had to be born in the 80s, I think, to appreciate this.
I mean, okay, so I mean, they've sold these NES games to us so many times, and then they repackage it to where it's like just speed running, and I can appreciate it from the speed running community, like kind of what Johnny was saying. I've never have done speed running or like wanting to do speed running, and it makes you just appreciate what it is that they're able to do in the short amount of time, and like all the little things that you have to hit to have a good time. But I think I got more annoyed with it than I was having fun with it. And part of that was because I was trying to get S each time. So I wasn't even just clearing it. I just wanted to get an S rank before I moved on to the next thing. So I have a couple of Mario times, and then I have one Link time. And And I think if I did spend more time with it, I might enjoy it, but I just know that this isn't for me.
I got you. So Kyle was born in the 80s.
Okay.
The question was for everybody in chat, just put a W in chat, you guys, if you bought NES World Championships. That's what we want to know. We just want to and then you can put your birth decade if you want as well. So, if you bought it, you can put the W, and then you can put the 80s, if that's what Kyle could put. So anybody else in the chat, we're just kind of curious. I'll probably do a poll on X as well, because I want to know. And so,
well, and the thing is, I've spent a little bit of time. Like, I have all the challenges unlocked. I have not played all the challenges.
Yeah, because Kirby sucks.
Kirby does suck.
wow.
I'm looking at it. The only Kirby challenge I have completed is the one from World Championships this week. I haven't played any of those, but like, I've taken the time to do all of Mario 1, all of Mario 2, Lost Levels, and have I done all of Lost? I think I have some Lost Levels that I haven't S tiered yet, but like, and Mario 3. So Mario 1, I've gotten all S tiers. Donkey Kong, all S tiers. Mario 2, all S except for 2 challenges, which are A++. All S tier for Mario 3. And I have some Lost Level ones that I still need to get S tier on. But like, it's the Mario stuff that I want to play. Like,
Yeah, and
I've done
I counted how many challenges there are in Super Mario Bros. 1, and there's 14.
Yeah, and I've done a decent amount of like the original Zelda ones, but and I've gotten decently through the Metroid stuff, but like Kid Icarus, like I played a lot of that last week for that one level, but like I don't have really much of a desire to go through and play that. I don't have like
Ice Climber.
Ice Climber is super frustrating to play.
Balloon fight, baby.
There's definitely reasons why these games haven't really gotten much more love, because they're bad, man. They're bad. Like, Kid Icarus is bad.
Okay, I'm going to push back. And Crimpus is also pushing back too. He says Kirby's Adventure is better than any NES Mario game. So I mean, that's a stretch, right? Like, I don't think I could say it's better than a Mario game. What I will say is Kirby does not speedrun nearly as well as Mario games. And so it makes it less fun in this particular setting than Kirby's less fun than Mario in this setting. But I still think that like, because I used to play a lot of Kirby's Adventure on Game Boy, it is a solid game. Yeah. Are the controls great for speedrunning? No. Like when up makes you inflate, and if you miss input on your Pro controller, not great. But I mean, it, like, look at the graphics of Kirby compared to Super Mario Brothers 1. Like they definitely started to figure out the system, right? And understand like they could do some layers. Even Mario 3, I think Kirby probably beats it out graphically. Like it's
well, and I played Kirby's Dreamland like on Game Boy. I never played the Kirby's Adventure on NES, but a lot of it's similar type stuff.
Mm-hmm. But
like, I had an appreciation for Kirby's Dreamland on Game Boy, but not as much on NES. And I feel like it doesn't control as great. Like the up float, like the up, if you accidentally hit up on the D-pad, or if you're, God forbid, trying to play on a joystick, which don't do Kirby on a joystick, it's damn near impossible to speedrun.
You were playing on a joystick back in the day?
No.
I wasn't. The NES Advantage crawler with the turbo buttons? Is this?
I'm saying on this, if you're trying to play it well, like, definitely use your D-pad, but if you happen to use the joystick. But no, I did not have the NES Advantage.
Oh, this just made me realize I forgot to buy the NES Advantage for my NES Mini, or I need to do that. Thanks for reminding me. Now I'm
So-
going to play Kirby with a joystick.
Could they add DLC? Like I know we're saying that it didn't sell well, but this seems like pretty easy to add DLC to for like games that weren't there that maybe should be.
They just need to update. It'd be nice if they could add like get the rights to Tetris, add Tetris in there, add. What were the 4 games that were on original World Championships?
Like the Olympics and stuff.
No, like oh wait, was there a track and field on there?
I thought there was like.
I know it had Rad Racer and it had Tetris.
I mean, find a way
And
to
then-
make that work and have it not be just all first party stuff. I mean, because if they could find a way to get Tetris on there, and they find some cool ways to do that, like that would be cool. Because I think Tetris Connect or whatever the most recent one, I think it had like a classic NES Tetris mode or whatever, which was cool. But like find a way to get some classic Tetris into a game, or
I don't even want new. I don't want new games. I just want them to give us more challenges for the Mario games.
yeah, because
Because they only really
Mario 3
focus on,
doesn't
like,
really
World
Mario 3
1.
doesn't go outside of 1-1 except for boss fights, which are just in the boss like arena.
Yeah, I think all of like even like Super Mario Bros. 1. Yeah, you have where you beat the whole game, but it really only focuses on the first world.
Super Mario Brothers, Tetris, and Rad Racer were the 3 games.
Yeah, find a way to do that, and then they
Friend
need
leaderboards.
they need an update for friend leaderboards, and share your replay and race against your friend's ghost, or like it doesn't have to be as inclusive as like Mario Kart is with like worldwide ghosts, and you can just find the fastest person ever and race against them, because that would, I mean, they kind of do that already after the fact, I guess, after the week. I haven't gone and tried to glitch Donkey Kong to be able to get a sub 16-second run in Donkey Kong, but I guess theoretically I could, because it shows you their button inputs, it shows you what they're doing. But like just to have like Johnny's ghost as I'm racing all the way through Mario 1, like
Maybe they knew not a lot of people were going to buy it, so they didn't want to promise you friend ghosts if there weren't going to be any ghosts for you to race.
I think it's cool that like, you know, we get to experience what it was like for the people that did participate in the World Championships. But kind of like what you guys are saying is most of the games on the NES didn't age well. And so I don't even know if it's like a generational thing. I think it's just now we have games that are just so much better than what they were. And of course, these are the games that came first, so you have to give them credit. But at the same time, like if people know that these NES games don't play well, then they probably weren't going to buy this game to begin with. Like you guys have said, Mario and Zelda are really the only ones that you've been playing or that you want more of. So I think maybe that's a reason why people haven't bought it.
Also, I think the price point, because I don't think you could buy it physically for less than $60.
no, but it's a $30 title.
Yeah, but maybe people don't want to, like, they don't care about all the extra stuff you get with the collector's edition.
I made it a $90 title. That's what I chose to do.
You made a $90?
Mm-hmm.
He paid in
What?
Canadian.
No, because you bought the digital and the physical.
I did the same thing.
This is sealed. I haven't opened it yet.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, so even the sales numbers are inflated.
Here we go.
We all don't get gifts from Nintendo, Johnny.
I bought it digitally too, though.
I know you did.
Because digital's so much better. Oh my god.
But yet still bought the physical.
I didn't buy
No,
the
he-
physical.
No, he didn't. He was gifted the physical.
I was sent the physical.
Mm.
I wasn't gonna buy the physical if I didn't get it sent to me.
His lost all value. He had to open it and do an unboxing.
Yeah, I made money off of that though. So
I mean, he's probably enjoying looking at it, right? Like,
yeah,
So-
actually, like it is cool. Like the gold card is cool. The pins are cool.
Yeah, and the postcards look good too.
Yeah, I was probably gonna get them framed or something. Put them behind me.
I thought you're gonna send them to somebody.
But like do we want to see a SNES version of this? I mean, I
Yes.
think that would be cool.
Yes, but only have Super
Kick in
Mario
your
All
desk, Johnny?
Stars. I accidentally pushed it. It's my bad. Only Super Mario All Stars, but don't include Super Mario World because we all know 3 is better than World.
I don't want the all. I definitely don't do it with All Stars.
They would put All Stars in there.
No,
I-
that art style is horrendous.
it's
Do
so
not do that.
nice. What are you talking about?
No, it is not.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Chat, help us out here. All Stars.
Playing Mario 1 in that art style is not good.
Give me well, Donkey Kong Country would be really cool. Super Metroid, A Link to the
Mhm.
Past, but also give me Primal Rage. Give me like random stuff. Super Ghouls and Ghosts, Mega Man X, like give me random stuff.
You could do
Killer
Mario
Instinct.
Kart.
Yeah, Mario Kart. Super NES, I think it would do better. Maybe. I don't know. It would probably be the same people.
Most of those games aged a lot better. They aged a lot. I mean, they were Super Metroid is a lot more fun than the first Metroid.
Oh yeah.
Like, and it's because the gameplay loops had to be different back then. Like they were like how like the difficulty was higher. They were trailblazing. You know what I mean? Like it was. You don't get Super Metroid without Metroid. You know, and yeah, like we didn't see another Kid Icarus until what the 3DS.
Mhm.
Like that was a long time. But I mean, Cheesy, being that you've only played this once, like if it was Super Nintendo games, do you think you would put more time into it?
Maybe. I think it's just hard to say because to me, this is something that should have just been on NSO, just for everyone to experience. And there probably would be friend leaderboards. Like, I don't know how hard that would be. I mean, I don't know why it's not in this game, but if it's on NSO, the same way that they do F-Zero 99, like I think it would be kind of
that game died down pretty quick.
all right. Well, I mean, this isn't doing great either, you know.
No.
So maybe it's the fact that games look older, people don't want to play them. And I'm not saying like that's me. I still like games like Metroid and Mario and Zelda. But I think it's just like you've gotten so used to how games are controlled today that it can be kind of frustrating to go back and not have the same kind of inputs and some of the delays that you have. Like watching Metroid right now, the platforming just looks like it would be frustrating.
It is
Yeah,
Yeah.
Metroid is not good.
not as frustrating as Ice Climbers.
Wait, I have
Yeah.
I have another theory as to why this might not be doing that well.
Okay.
People are over the Switch. They want something new.
No,
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
think that's it.
This whole like past year, the sales have dipped for games.
So what you're saying is that Zelda Echoes of Wisdom isn't going to sell well. Mario Party Jamboree isn't going to sell well.
So it's not. They're not going to sell as much as the previous titles, which we've already seen with Tears of the Kingdom.
You don't
Echoes
think
of Wisdom,
that a Zelda, like an original Zelda game?
Echoes of Wisdom's only
Sorry,
sell
I
like
forgot
3
you're
million
talking.
copies.
Sorry.
I was talking. Echoes of Wisdom is only going to sell like 3 million copies because that's what Link to the Past sold. Super Mario Party will probably do pretty decent, but it's not going to sell 20 million like Super Mario Party did, or even Superstars. Like, people are just over the Switch, and I get it.
Both Crawler and I were like looking around the room, like mom and dad are fighting again. Like, guys, we're in public.
Like, how much did Peach sell? It didn't sell that well. That's like, it didn't sell. Probably sold like 1 million copies.
I think, I don't know. I think Mario Party Jamboree could do pretty well. It's probably not going to do as well as like Super Mario Party because that was the first Mario Party on Switch, but it is taking the Super name and it does look like it's different and bigger and better than what Super Mario Party was. Zelda is also another one.
I don't think it matters. At this point, I don't think it matters. Because Tears of the Kingdom should have sold more than Breath of the Wild with that logic.
Yeah, but that one also was pirated a lot and or emulated.
Not 10 million copies.
Well,
Servant agrees. Echoes of Wisdom's only going to sell 2.5 million.
No.
I really, it's a Zelda game. It's the first
time
game
you get to play as Zelda.
But it looks like the way it looks.
How many
What
did?
do you mean the way it looks? We haven't seen much of it. What do you?
No, the
what do you mean?
graphics. The graphics are going to turn people away immediately
Because of the toy look.
Yeah.
Chat, what do you guys think? Does the toy look turn people away from the new Zelda game? I know for me, after playing Link's Awakening,
6 million copies of Link's Awakening sold.
Link's Awakening, okay.
I don't
think it's going to sell.
I don't know if it'll sell that high, but definitely more than 3. Like at least half of that.
What's with the Cryptic says? What's with the negativity towards Nintendo for its new games? Because I want a new system.
We're getting a new system. They told us we are.
When?
But it'll be announced before March of next year.
It's going to be March 30th of 2025.
guys, we almost pulled out Mario Golf today just. I was like, if we gotta be the positive Nintendo Powercast, we're gonna play some Mario Golf.
Being realistic here.
How much do you think? I know it's not going to be.
Isn't that what negative people say about their worldview?
I'm a
How
realist.
much do you think Imio is going to sell?
3 copies.
Under 1 million.
No, way under 1 million. It's going to be lucky to hit 100K.
How much did Detective Famicom sell?
That even came out? I don't even know. See, all right, here's the thing. Here's my test. If I don't buy it, it's not going to sell more than 100,000 copies. And I am by Famicom.
So is his theory right or not?
You probably don't have.
I'm trying to see. Wait. So with all that being said, this is from Reddit. Okay, so I don't know. I'm seeing.
I saw that too when I scrolled past that. But yeah, go ahead.
Twitter and YouTube, who are disappointed, bringing up the previous games only sold 20,000 copies in Japan.
What?
So,
I think people are turned off of that game too because of how they marketed it. Because they were so pumped that maybe we get a new Nintendo horror game, and then it just turned out to be that.
This is on Wikipedia, so I don't know how well it's vetted, but as of June 2021, both games of the Switch remakes of Famicom Detective Club have sold a combined 20,949 physical copies in Japan. That's in Japan, and I know it hasn't sold well in the US probably.
You know, people might say I'm negative because I am,
You're
but
a
I'm,
realist, buddy. You're a realist.
but I'm right though. Like, how am I not right about that? How am I not right that Emio is not going to sell?
Emio is it has a bad taste in my mouth from the marketing. Like they made it seem like this big to do, and
But doesn't it also say something like if that game, the first game, didn't sell well, but they decided to make a sequel because they don't care about the sales numbers? Like, shouldn't that be celebrated in a way?
No.
Never mind. Why shouldn't that be celebrated?
I don't know.
Because it's not a new Mario game. It's not a new Zelda game. Oh, there is a Zelda game coming out, but he doesn't care about that.
I am excited about the Zelda game.
You don't sound like you are.
I just don't think it's going to sell. It's not going to sell anywhere near Tears of the Kingdom Breath of the Wild numbers.
Well, no, it's a 2D Zelda, and it's a Zelda game without Link.
Well,
of course it won't.
You can play as Link.
Do we know that?
To ESRB. At least a portion of it you can play. But no, I don't know. Like, aren't you sick of waiting for these tentpole titles?
No, I think it's actually cool that they are trying new things, and
it's been 5 years since Smash Brothers. It's been 4 years since Animal Crossing. It's been 7.5 years or 7 years since a 3D Mario. Like, that's what I want, and that's what sells consoles. That's what a lot of people want.
You're someone that wants a Mario game every year, and I just don't.
Yes, please.
No.
Well, I didn't say it. I said I want them more often. I didn't say I want them every year. That was a joke. Well, I mean, I probably did say it, but that was a joke.
We do get Mario games. They may not just be 3D Marios, but we do.
No, I want Mario platforming games. Not every Mario game is the same. All right.
I know that, and that's kind of what is great about Nintendo is that they're always trying new things.
I want platformers. Like, I want a 3D Mario. I want a 2D Mario. I want them more often. I didn't realize it's been 5 years. I was actually playing Mario Maker 2 a little bit. I was streaming it, and it's been 5 years since that game.
And they turned off support for it.
Like, that's too long. It's too long. We didn't even get a new Donkey Kong game at all this generation.
Nope, 2 remakes. Or not 2 remakes, 2 just re-releases pretty much.
Yeah, but now the Switch is the Donkey Kong machine.
With the 2 games?
You have what? 1, 2, 3.
Hey. You got Nintendo Switch Online.
That's true. I will say I do like somebody said we should all just be playing Switch Sports basketball. I do like Switch Sports. I think it's fun.
Where's baseball?
Joey just asked if this is NPC or communication error.
Johnny on communication error is a different Johnny than he is on NPC. NPC Johnny just pisses me off so much.
Well, this could be the last time you see these guys on the
Well, like, I don't know. So I'm trying to think. I think this is the longest gap that we've had between 3D Marios. I'm pretty sure that's confirmed. On the Wii, we got 2 3D Marios, and the Wii was a successful console like the Switch is. Like, why didn't we get Odyssey 2?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, and why didn't we get Galaxy 2 on 3D All-Stars?
So they can sell it to us for $40.
Where is it though?
I saw Galaxy 2 today in GameStop. Because you know what game my daughter asked me for today? You guys can each have one guess.
What, is it a Mario game?
No. Switch game.
Nintendo. So Switch game.
A Switch game.
Yep.
And it's like, is it niche?
I mean, some would say, take a drink.
Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3.
Okay, good guess. But I already have it, so she could have played that.
Oh, this is a game you didn't
you don't have it. Oh man.
Yeah. It's a game I didn't have.
So not year one then.
Do you know what year it came out?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Is it a first party game?
I think technically second party.
Mario versus Rabbids?
Nope. It's not Mario. I'll give you
it's not
that.
Mario.
It's not Mario at all.
It's Pokemon?
Nope, it's not Pokemon.
Could it?
And it was all thanks to TikTok. This is hilarious. I couldn't believe it when she asked for it.
TikTok. Pikmin? No, you have Pikmin.
That's first
And
party.
it's a second party.
Uh-huh. I love this. You guys are gonna be like,
it was so.
Wait, we need
Yeah,
more.
more
We
hints.
need more.
more hit. Well, if I give you too many more, it's gonna make it too it'll give it away.
Hold on.
It's one of the rare Switch games that has online.
Okay.
A rare Switch game that has online. That's a second party game.
Mm-hmm.
Man. Oh, so wait, what year?
That'll give it away. That'll make it way too easy.
Really? So was it a big system seller of that year?
No,
it's a rare game.
no. It was a rare. It was not. It was. It was a. It was. I was surprised. I think I think the majority of us were surprised to see this game had online.
Oh man.
Not online.
Yeah.
It's not Mario.
It's not Mario. It came out this year.
Came out this year.
This year?
Yeah.
It has online.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody 1-2 Switch.
Nope.
That was last year.
Yeah.
So Peach is
Peach
first
doesn't
party.
have online.
Mm-mm.
Came out this year.
Yeah. You have it, Johnny.
Wait,
Is
did Johnny play
is
it?
physical or
Did he
digital?
talk about it?
Or
It's physical. Yeah, Johnny's talked about it.
Oh my god, I've talked about this game.
You played it more than we all expected you would, honestly.
What?
Yeah.
And it has a physical release.
no, you have Mario and Donkey Kong.
And it's not a Mario
Super
game.
Mansion.
And that's first party. What?
Crawler has a list up of games right now.
I'm
He's trying to-
going. Yeah, I
Yeah,
was like,
he's
did I
going
buy
to
it?
the
I
list.
don't know.
Oh, wait, no. No. What month?
Advance Wars?
Well, that would really give it away.
Was it
I'll
Advance
figure
Wars
it
this
out.
year?
I don't know the exact month. It wasn't that long ago. It was like a couple months ago.
How can
Why
I
can't we
remember what I
remember?
bought?
Yeah. It's Endless
Super Monkey
Ocean,
Ball?
you guys.
Endless
really?
Ocean.
Endless
Yes.
Ocean. Oh my
She
god.
saw TikToks of it and was like, she's like, I get the text today. Do you have Endless Ocean? And I was like, how do you know about this game? She's like, I keep seeing TikToks and it looks amazing. And so, and then the moment she got home, like this was the coolest thing. She was kind of having a rough day, just thinking of just because of everything that's happened. And so we got this, I took her to our little spot where we go and talk, and then, went and ran a couple errands with her. And then I was like, do you want that game? She's like, yeah. And so we drove to GameStop, and she was literally sitting in the front seat, just studying the cover and then looking at the back and
Like what
wait,
we used to do when we drove home with the games?
Exactly like that. And I was just like, yo, this is kind of a cool moment. And then she was like telling me about how she wants to get whale shark tattoos when she gets old enough and stuff. And the first thing she got a photo of or whatever was a whale shark. And so she sent me a text of a
Nice.
picture of the whale. She's loving it. Like, it's just that she just wanted something, because I told her, I'm like, well, just don't get eaten by a shark. She's like, you can get eaten by sharks. I don't want to play this. I was like, no, I'm just messing with you. Keep in mind, she like loves Friday the 13th on her Switch, so it's not like scary games or anything or out of her wheelhouse. But yeah, she just wanted something a little more chill. So she's been
That's awesome.
been having a good time with it. I was like, wow, I did not see this one. I didn't see that coming. You know what I mean? Like, but yeah, she's like, wait, I could swim with 30 other. I have a feeling I'm gonna end up buying multiple copies in the house because like they're gonna want to play together. You know, so. Oh, here we go.
No, nobody wants that.
Yeah, full screen Johnny. Hey, it's been an hour and 10 minutes, and it's been fun chatting NES World Championships. So, let's think of this last. This is a long comment here. This Nintendo has been so niche for so long. They need new, different top characters. They can't keep relying on the same character titles to pull them through the next 30 years. So, of course, a speed run of NES titles aren't going to sell nowadays with people who haven't played them already, or with people who didn't. People who did, but only way back in the day, and now don't want to speed run little parts at all. Yeah, and I mean, there's some truth to that.
But also, like, when Nintendo tries to diversify, like, the only thing I feel like that's been moderately successful that's new and different than the classic stuff is Splatoon. Animal Crossing's old enough now at this point that because it's been on since what, 64 in Japan, right?
Yeah. Yep.
So I mean that's classic enough now because people have nostalgia.
24
for Wii
years.
Games now.
Yeah. Even Splatoon is what, almost 10 years old.
Yeah, almost 10. That's crazy.
But yeah, I mean, I disagree with that. They can't rely on the same, because Zelda, like, look at the top selling games on the
Zelda,
Switch.
Mario, and
It's Zelda, Mario, Animal Crossing, Pokemon, and those will get them through.
Because Splatoon isn't
forever.
in the top 10 anymore, is it? Right?
No, but it is one of their big four. So like when you go to Japan and all their marketing, it's like Isabelle, Villager, Inkling Girl, Link, and Mario.
Yeah,
but
Donkey Kong's down. I mean, I guess he's by association in the
he's like
Mushroom
under the
Kingdom.
Mario umbrella. But I think Arms 2 is going to make a comeback on the next.
Josh had a TikTok about that. This
week.
Did
you?
Yeah, it's right here.
Me?
Yeah, you did.
Oh, yeah. We were trying to figure out what the fist was
because we got Arms. Whoop. Focus.
Oh yeah.
We were trying to figure out what the fist was on the cup, on the mug from Nintendo Live for the audio listeners who are like, "What is he? What is he?"
We got the fist right there on the Nintendo Live mug.
Arms was good, and I don't think that they're done with it yet. I think they want to give it another chance.
It's a 1 per system title, apparently. I hate that stupid rule.
I just remember that time of the Switch, and it was just everything was so hyped, and I hope we get to,
because it was month after month after month of new stuff.
Not only that, but it was new stuff where it was
month after month after month of Mario Kart, Zelda, Splatoon, Mario. Like we're getting titles month after month now, but it's not exciting because it's not those titles.
Well, and we had that again in what 20 was that the second year or third year, 2018 or 2019, that there was a lot of big titles that came out because it was pre-pandemic, right?
Smash was 2018.
Okay.
Yeah, and that was like Let's Go. And
so you had Pokemon, Smash, all the titles I'm telling you that we need. And you're like, no, we need these small, lame titles.
No, but it's like, it's good that they do that.
Yes, but they should sprinkle them in between their big titles.
Do you guys have a topic?
Mario
That's what
Party
they
is
did
going to
in
be
the-
a big title.
Do you guys have a topic for
What?
next week?
Yeah, we're talking about the Nintendo Switch lineup for 2024 and
We
how
are
it's
not.
bad. No, Zelda's going to be big. I agree, but it's not
Servant
Mario big.
Servant doesn't. You
Servant
don't need
knows.
to give Johnny props for anything. Like, I think part of being a Nintendo fan is enjoying some of even the smaller IPs. Like,
I enjoy the small
it's
IPs. I
great
just
to-
want them sprinkled in with the big IPs.
But like, we are getting big IPs.
Are we?
Yeah, we are getting a Zelda game. Whether you like that, it's well,
It's in the franchise. It's
But
just not
it's
the
not-
style that it's just not the style that you want, Johnny.
yeah, but that
You
doesn't
Well, we
mean
got
that
that
we're
last
not
year. So
getting
Zelda's
it.
different. Zelda's different because we did get a big title last year, right? That's fine. We haven't got a new big Mario game. We haven't got a new Mario Kart. We haven't gotten Animal Crossing. We haven't gotten Smash Brothers. We haven't gotten all those titles at all.
Mario is locked and loaded. Because how many years ago was Bowser's Fury?
Wait, why is it a side Zelda? I gotta know this. Why is it a side Zelda when it's part of the like main line?
Because it's not Link? Is that what Nate's trying
I
to
don't
say?
know. That's like Mario and Luigi Brothership, but it still is a Mario and Luigi. It's a Mario game.
Not a platformer.
It's I mean it's in the RPG vein.
But you're not. Are you saying that you're not going to enjoy it, Johnny? Because
I
it's
probably
not a
won't because
platformer.
I'm probably not gonna. This is an RPG. But no, I want a Mario platformer. I really enjoyed Mario Wonder, but that was over too quick, and I want a 3D platformer. Yeah, so
I
I like Nate's comparison. The new Zelda is like a Paper Mario compared to Breath of the Wild.
Just all I can tell you is the next time a Mario platformer comes out, I'm going to be nowhere near Crawler because I want to enjoy it, not race through it. Like, have you done this yet? Have you done this yet?
Like, I understand they're holding it off. Like they're holding. I mean, I hope they're holding it because if they're making it, like if they don't have it ready for the next system, it's going to be like, what are you doing?
No, from my understanding, none of these games that we've been getting outside of Tears have even been like the big main studios from, you know, the big main development from Nintendo. These are like contracted, and you know, the NES World Championships was the teams that did NES Remix. And so like we're not seeing, like they're going to port houses and stuff, right? Like it's
Yeah,
we're
they're all working on Switch 2
everything's
stuff.
Switch 2. Yeah, like we're it's just the calm before the storm, you know. And I mean,
it'll be a good year next year.
yeah. And I mean, you know, we've all got backlogs other than Cheesy. So
Cheesy's one of the 14%, or no, one of the. Is that right? Is it 14% finished? That's it.
14%.
Yeah, he's one of
Well,
the.
I
14%.
will say the games that are in my backlog do not include Mario or Zelda because I beat those games. And those are the types of games I want.
are you sure? I'm not sure we know this.
And I don't know. I want a new Mario Kart. I mean, it's been 10 years.
I like
Yeah.
how we all said we were going to beat Luigi's Mansion 2. Cryptic's asking about that. I know Cheesy did, but none of us did.
I mean, I wasn't aware how boring it was when I said that. So
I 100%ed it.
Yeah, just like Kirby games that you beat all the way through.
All right. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Do jump into the Discord, n64josh.com/Discord.
Post
Players
your time.
Pulse. Yeah, post your times for the NES World Championships. It again, if you want to have a little more fun with NES World Championships, compete with us. We'll put our times in there, and you know,
Tag Cheesy, get him to play.
there you go. She's gonna be like, please don't, please don't. But also Players Pulse. Like we want to hear from you guys. Like we've got like I said, tonight we had stuff planned. There was just technical difficulties. You're gonna start seeing changes in the show. Like we're making some moves here because
no, I'm not leaving. Sorry to disappoint you.
Like as we get into a new era with Nintendo with the Switch 2, we want to take the show to another level as well. So it's going to be a good time. But we want more from you guys. We want to hear from you more, have your voice heard, and we know Nintendo listens. We now know.
Oh God,
that there are people from Nintendo that listen to this show. So,
that explains a lot.
Get your.
And yet Johnny was the one that got a free copy. How does that work?
Because I'm honest.
Here we go. Well, guys, thank you so much for listening. We love all of you, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye, everybody.